Hello, my name is Eric Paris, and in this video, I want to show you how to use Excel to create a flowchart. Excel is maybe not your most obvious choice as a tool to create flowcharts. There are many more sophisticated tools like Visio, Draw.io, and many other online tools, like Lucidchart. But they can be expensive, and have a steep learning curve. That's why I want to show you that this can be done easily using Excel, a tool you're most probably familiar with. So let's open an Excel file, and change the width of column B. The whole flowchart will be created in this column. Position the mouse on the header of column B, and right-click the mouse. Select column width, and change the value to 250. Now, select a number of rows, click on the row number, hold down the left mouse button, and drag the mouse down. Right-click on any of the rows, choose row height, and change the number to 150. Now, we need to create the shapes we want to use in the flowchart. Go to Insert, Shapes, and choose the rectangle from the flowchart shapes. Go to row 1, and drag the mouse to shape the rectangle while holding the left mouse button down. Release the left mouse button, and the shape appears. Go to Height, and change the value to 2.5 centimeters. Go to Width, and change the value to 5 centimeters. Now choose Shape Fill, and select White. Choose Shape Outline, and select Automatic. And finally, choose Text Fill, and select Automatic. Double-click inside the rectangle, and write, Step. Now go to Home, and in the Alignment section, choose Middle and Center. And the first shape is done. For the next shape, go to Insert, Shapes, and in the Flowchart section, choose the Decision shape. Draw the shape with the left mouse button down, and release it when done. For this shape, the height is 2.5 centimeters, and width 5 centimeters. Like the first shape, choose Shape Fill, and select White. Choose Shape Outline, and select Automatic. Choose Text Fill, and select Automatic. Double-click inside the shape, and write, Check. Go to Home, and in the Alignment section, select Middle and Center. Up to the next shape. Again, Insert, Shapes, and select the round symbol. Left mouse button down, draw a circle, and release the mouse button. Don't worry about the shape, it will become a perfect circle because we changed both height and width to 2.5 centimeters. The next steps are the same as for the other shapes. Double-click inside the circle, and write, Start. Align the text like the other shapes. Now, instead of creating another circle from scratch, we select this one, press Ctrl+C, and then Ctrl+V. A copy of the circle was created, and here we just need to change the text, writing, End. Okay, we are almost done. Go again to Insert, Shape, and choose the circle again. This time we want to draw an oval. For this shape the height is 1 centimeter, and width 2 centimeters. Perform the same steps as for the other shapes. For text, we write, Yes, and align. And for the last shape, we copy and paste this one as before. And as you might expect, here we write, no. Good, all done. These are the only shapes we are going to use in our flowchart. We will start to design the flowchart from row 2 on. The start symbol we will only need once, so we can drag it to row 2. After this, we want to put a step symbol. Because we will need this symbol multiple times, we first copy and paste it, using Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. And we drag it in row 3. And suppose we want another step after this, so we repeat this and paste the rectangle in row 4. Let's zoom out a bit so we have more space to work on. Next, we want to have a decision box. Use Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V to copy it, and drag the copy to row 5. Any decision or check will have a yes, and a no outcome, so we can copy these symbols in the same way. It is important to notice that we construct the flow of the chart in a way that going down is bringing us closer to the end. For this logic, we write all our checks in a way that a positive yes answer brings us down. A no answer will result in a business exception, application exception, or another logic route. Let's zoom out a little more and create another step. And drag the end circle under that last step. Oops, not that far. Okay, there it is. To illustrate why it is handy to have each row with a height of 150, look how easy it is to insert a step somewhere in a completed flowchart. Suppose we forgot a check. Just copy a previous check, and paste it. All rows under it are shifted down, leaving the rest of the flowchart intact. If all the shapes are in place, we need to align them. To do this, we need to select all the shapes. Click on the first one, and then shift-click on the next ones, so they are all selected. Choose Page Layout. Choose Align. And select Align Center. Choose Align again, and select Distribute Vertically. And all selected shapes are aligned now. Now let's zoom in again, and now we are going to number each step, and write a short text. Try to do this at a point you are happy with the layout. Because it's a pain if you number everything and you come to the conclusion you forgot a step in the middle, and you will have to renumber several steps again. This can be a pain especially with complex flowcharts. Of course this is a simple example, and the texts have no real meaning. Your texts will be meaningful. This last check is something quite common in flowcharts for automation, checking if everything was processed, and if not, loop back to the beginning. Finally, we need to connect all the symbols with each other. Zoom out a bit. and choose Insert. Shapes. And in the line section, choose the arrow. Drag the arrow between the two shapes, connect it to the dots, and release it. Repeat this for all steps. To connect shapes that are not in a straight line, we use the elbow arrow. Okay, so when you're happy with your flowchart, just delete row 1, and your flowchart is finished. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and visit my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos on documenting RPA projects.